So let's just hope. Let's just hope the poor fellow is okay, and comes through this. So that
Yeah.
anyway, that was a major thing of the Forest game. But the other thing that at the weekend, I think it was on Sunday, and I can't think. Oh, Forest were playing. They had a 2-2 draw, didn't they? And it might have been with one of the relegated teams. Was it Ipswich? I can't remember. But anyway, most people would have thought they would have
Was it
won that
was it
as they
Leicester
were at home.
or Southampton?
It may well have been, actually.
Yeah.
It may well have been, but it was a 2-2 draw. And afterwards, the Forest owner, big chap, came down onto the pitch, as he has been known to do, quite upset by the looks of it. And he went to walk past Nuno, the manager, and he sort of then stopped. And it seemed he was, excuse me, he was a bit cross with the manager because of they want to get into the Champions League. They've now fallen outside those top six.
Yeah.
And he seemed to have a go. And Gary Neville, on the TV pundit, he sort of said, really, it was disgraceful to do that in public to the manager, and that the manager, he said, should get himself together and go and basically negotiate his departure. He said, I wouldn't want to stay there if that had happened to me. So that might be an interesting one to watch. And it's a shame because we all know Forest have had a brilliant season. I mean, they've been up there, right throughout the season, almost from nowhere. Nobody really expected another team like Leicester to suddenly appear. I mean, Forest haven't been up that long anyway in the Premier League. And yet Nuno clearly has found something in those players which is tremendous. He's had a great season, and it is a shame if they've kind of faltered at the final hurdle in terms of Champions League and Europe qualification. But yeah, I'm not sure what it would be like to work for that owner. You'd always feel there was someone over the shoulder, monitoring everything, every result, everything you're doing in a way that is kind of suffocating, really, perhaps. So that might be interesting to see if anything comes from that.
Yeah, I read something about that, but I thought I saw that he was going to be leaving at the end of the season, and then something about the owner, the guy that you was talking about. I can't remember his name now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he leaves, he'll be an asset to any club, Santos, because
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
He's a great manager. It was a Spurs, wasn't it?
He was, and he didn't last long there, did he?
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, so I think there might be a systematic problem at Tottenham, because if he's left Tottenham and then he's doing well where he's at now, and then the current manager is not having any luck either. The problem might as well be systematic, just like Manchester United. So
yeah, I think they have issues. I think the fans have issues with one of the main owner. I can't think of his name. The guy who's always sitting in the stand there, and he's obviously Tottenham through and through. All credit to him, and we only see what's on the surface. Yeah,
he's a great manager. It was a Spurs, wasn't it?
he was, and he didn't last long there, did he?
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, so I think there might be a systematic problem at Tottenham, because if he's left Tottenham and then he's doing well where he's at now, and then the current manager is not having any luck either. The problem might as well be systematic, just like Manchester United. So
yeah, I think they have issues. I think the fans have issues with one of the main owner. I can't think of his name. The guy who's always sitting in the stand there, and he's obviously Tottenham through and through. All credit to him, and we only see what's on the surface on news reports. But I think there's been some discomfort or disquiet about how he changes managers regularly, and things are not happening with the team. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what might happen in the summer with Tottenham. I just hope, like any other Palace fans, we're hoping no one swoops in to take our manager, because he's such a good bloke, Ollie.
Yeah,
and although you like to think he's committed, I'm sure he is committed to Palace. I think from what he says in the programmes and in press conferences, he loves it there. He loves the players and so on. But you never know if a club comes in with a massive offer for someone, like Manchester United, for example. If they say this guy, he's good, he gets the best out of people, his tactics, his style of play is good, then it becomes hard to resist if you're offered, double your salary or something. Even at the level of football managers, they earn a lot of money. So anyway, that hopefully won't apply. But there's always a merry-go-round of managers come the close season, isn't there? Yeah. And sometimes in the season itself. So it will be quite interesting to see who goes where.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I think there might be managers getting sacked this coming season or the end of the season. We don't know yet. But anyway, now when I mentioned last week, I did mention about Liverpool because they were beaten by Chelsea, and you said, I think the term is Arne Slot is on the beach. That's what you said, isn't it? You said
I did say. Not sure I said Arnold Slot. I think I said the team were on the beach.
Yeah, we're on the beach. Yeah. So so it was spotted in Ibiza. With some models having fun and obviously celebrating his success.
Is this a joke? Is it? No,
it's
true,
not. It's not. It was in the news, and I thought not in the mainstream media anyway, but the sports channel. And I thought to myself, he's a manager. What sort of example is he laying down for the, I mean, he wasn't seen in the arms of these ladies, but they were definitely around him. Now we can't blame him for that, but what is a manager supposed to go that far? Is a manager, because all right, obviously he's supposed to be the one that they're looking up to. His conduct basically. Is he setting a good? Is he setting a good example? I mean, he's setting a good example by getting them to win, but what about morally? Do you think that matters?
Well, I don't know. It depends. If he was, as they say, if he was giving it large on the dance floor. Yeah.